where would you recommend somebody start if they want to start building an effective tool to make OBS better or to improve the broadcaster experience?
Have the problem first. Like, I learned so much from going live and bringing guests on my own show using a product I had just started, and ran into every issue that our first users had. They told me about that I didn't really understand. Like, the best advantage you can have, and this is like what Y Combinator, the like startup like incubator, really beats into you. You have to understand the users and the pain points. The best way to do that is to be the user with the pain point. If you can't do that for some reason, then you need to be spending 8 hours a day talking to them. I'm doing both right now, which is really nice. But like, I
Yeah.
go live every Wednesday. I pull like 200 to 400 viewers now, just doing code stuff live. But that alone was enough for me to really start feeling the pain points I was building for. And it's so much easier to build when you have a reason why. When you're like, building for the sake of building is a fun way to learn, but it's not going to motivate you through the hard parts. Just like streaming, building a company, building software, solving problems is hard. And intrinsic motivation is great and all, but I firmly believe you need something more to do the hard stuff and to really like grow through the pain. And you have that, or I think the best way to get that is through having the problem and caring enough to solve it. So for me, I didn't want to be an engineer until I had to be for my Minecraft server when I was 16. And now I'm running a company. But that was because the things I wanted forced me down this path, not because I wanted to build for the sake of it.
Yeah. Wow. Have the problem first is probably one of the coolest pieces of advice I've ever heard when it comes to solving a problem.
If you wouldn't be happier if somebody else said, hey, I built this already, you can use it. If that, like right now, if somebody came up to me and said, hey, we actually already built everything you want to do with paying, here it is, I'd be pumped. I would end everything and go start something else for another problem that people have. But the reality is these aren't solved problems, and I need this to exist. So that's why it exists. If you wouldn't be happier being handed a solution that works, then you're not doing it for the right reasons.